Hang on 1 second, I'm just watching the end of this programme. Be with you in a second. Oh, where's the hell is that now? Hang on. There we go. Right. Yes.
Mitchell, Jimmy Carr, Charlie Brooker and Lauren Levert.
Oh, that's not it. Hang on, I just missed the end. Sorry, do bear with me. I'm just trying to watch the end of this programme. Yep. There we go. Hang on.
Cupping for me. Dr. Rachel helps a girl with boob issues. You do not have ridiculously big nipples or anything. I promise you.
Can this show get any worse?
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute.
Radio.
Transmissions will resume. Now try to keep us all down and hope that we will never see the truth around. Another promise, another scene, another package like to keep us trapped in greed. A green belts wrapped around our minds, an endless red tape to keep the truth confined.
You've been sending in your Ghostbusters themes, thank you. We've had a few that have been quite good, but I think I found a new theme for the show.
Oh, you can't suddenly change it.
I know I can't, but I can. This popped up on my iPod earlier on Shuffle, and it's like, I've never heard this. This is amazing.
You've never heard the song?
Well, no. It's from an album that I've had for years, and I think I've listened to some of it, but I don't really remember. We might go through the whole album and see if there's any other good stuff in it, but... it's called Jungle Symphony. Have a listen, it might be good. Here we go. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is good.
Coming up on the show tonight, David Byrne talking about his new film, Ride, Rise, Roar.
Now, you've got to do it against Ghostbusters now, though, so we can see it.
Okay. Should we do one of the Ghostbusters
Because I
we've
think
used already?
at the moment, I think it sounds like a good bed, but not necessarily a good show.
Should we do one of the Ghostbusters we've used already? My new Ghostbusters spot. There's only one in there.
Oh, there should be two.
There's only one. Okay, so this could. Okay, it's this or. Oh no! Oh. Hang on a minute. Or this.
Iain Lee.
Coming up on the show, David Byrne talks about his new film, Ride, Rise, Roar. We ask what your name backwards is, and we're holding auditions for the play. I don't know, there's something in it.
Yeah, no, I think against that one, although it's great, I don't think that one, that Ghostbusters one is a very good show.
Should we see what else is on the album? The album's...
Who is this by the way?
Ananda Shankar. I'm guessing he's a relation to Ravi Shankar, the sitar player. Let's try and find... I don't know how to work this.
Well, maybe he's got him playing on it, because there is a sitar on the go in there, isn't there?
Well, there is. So this is... here we go. This is Walking On. I don't remember this album. I must have heard this years ago. Right, that's rubbish.
No, it might have been slow build.
Okay,
that could have been the whole... This Iain Lee.
Okay.
Can you do a fast forward on it?
I think you can with iPods, yes. Here we go. No. Rubbish. This one's called Tory.
Yeah,
here we go. It's Tory. Here we go. This is 8 minutes 15. So, oh, we go. Oh, that's rubbish.
Shush! Don't give it a chance. Did you know that was going to happen?
No, I've skipped it forward a minute and a half.
Okay, it's a bit of a slow build-up then if you had to skip a minute.
This one's called Pluck. I said Pluck. Here we go. This is a great album, it turns out.
I like the start.
Yeah, I like this one. This could be good.
Then it could go Iain Lee.
On Absolute Radio.
In Russ Williams' voice.
Oh, yeah. We can probably... Hang on, we can do that. We've got the technology to do that.
Yo, 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 Bum Rush the Show. This is Russ Williams. Call us on 0330 123 1215. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, it should start rocking. No, it didn't. That
would have been awesome.
Okay,
Still not as good as the first one.
No, not as good as the first. Okay,
it's good. I like that,
though.
though.
Here we go. It's track 4. Alma Ata. This is the best record I've ever heard in my life.
This is your perfect album, then.
This is the perfect album. That was a bit rubbish, actually. This one's called Bettle Nutters. What? Okay, here we go. Oh, this is porno music.
Wow.
I've come to fix the pipes with my pipe.
I check your photocopier.
And then we're going to make love over it. Photocopy your boobs. Like the joy of teen sex. Did we just seen the most amazing programme? Surprise, rare. Here we go.
I don't like this one.
Okay.
Too slow.
Yeah, you're right. Here we go. We want another rocking one. This has got to be one that rocks. Oh, this is...
It's sci-fi sounding.
Rubbish.
Yeah, no.
Okay, this one's called Throwdown. Here we go. Track 8. This sounds like... Remember Gem?
Vaguely.
It sounds like Gem. I quite liked Gem. She wasn't very good, but I quite liked her.
What song did she do?
What song? She did a song that was kind of like this. I'll play it in a minute 'cause it's on my iPod. Hang on a minute. Right. That one wasn't very good. Okay, it's track 10, reverse.
That sounded like it should be good because it's called Throwdown.
Yeah. Oh, that's confusing my head now.
Because they've reversed.
This is the last one.
Good start. And it's got the same start as what we have now.
Yeah.
Yo, 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 bum rush the show. This is Russ Williams. Call us on 0330 123 1215.
Who
Thank
the hell
you.
was Ben Jones? Can this show get any worse? Who's your favourite gay man? I'd like to be, a delivery man. I mean, if you want to wear women's clothes, why don't you have a sex change as well?
You know.
No, it's not doing it.
It's still not as good as the first.
It's the first one. This is it. I mean, this is just.
Do all that
beautiful.
malarkey to
Okay,
this
here we go.
one now.
Here we go.
Yo, 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 bum rush the show. This is Russ Williams. Call us on 0330 123 1215. Thank you.
Can this show get any worse?
Oh, this is good, man. You're the producer, Eloise, so it's up to you. So have a think about it.
I feel though now it's unfair to the people that made it, so we should still continue in that vein.
We'll still keep playing those, definitely, because we're going to use those as beds at the very, very least.
But send this to me.
Okay, we'll do. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I got well excited on the bus and it came up. I was like, "Ooh, bound, 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 bound."
Yeah, no, that is good.
I'm distracted this evening because I have been watching with Ben Jones The Joy of Teen Sex. It doesn't make us paedophiles.
Have you ever watched it before?
No, I didn't know it was a real programme.
Oh, neat.
It was
I
the
never heard of it
filthiest-
till I came in and heard you watching something naughty.
There was a lady on there whose boyfriend, who I don't think he was a teenager. He looked about 40.
Yeah, they look well old.
Well, she was a teenager. He was.
She was a teenager. She looked well old as well.
Because she was on there because her boyfriend's semen tasted sour. Now, her mum must be so proud of her. Then there was the young lesbian teenager who didn't know how to pleasure another woman. So they then showed the filth. It's like porn. They showed her like a porno of these women doing the Scissor Sisters thing, doing.
Did you see it?
Yes,
They
you saw
showed
it.
you the porn as well as
Yes,
them.
you saw it.
Oh.
Ben Jones told me about it. He said he buzzed down and said you should turn Channel 4 on. You won't believe it. And then they showed a thing called
Just Ben Jones.
a vajizzle.
A vajazzle.
A vajazzle.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I've heard of them.
So basically, you get your vagina shaved, and they showed a close-up of the vagina being shaved. I've never seen one that close. And then they put, like, glitter around it. Or the woman's going, "Oh, if you're having a nice night with your boyfriend, you can have, like, words on there, like, eat me or something." Ah! Well, if my wife or any woman I'd ever been to bed with stripped her pants off and it had the glitter around her vagina and the words "eat me," I'd say, "Do you know what? I'm probably going to have to go and get the bus now." Unbelievable.
That is weird.
Why would people... Also, the thing I don't get with that and Extreme Bodies, why do you go on that show? Why not just go and see your doctor and then not be filmed and be humiliated?
Yeah, because they say that they're too embarrassed to go.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing bodies, isn't it? Not
Yeah,
extreme bodies.
embarrassing bodies, yeah.
So they're too embarrassed to go to
Yeah.
doctors, yet they'll go on TV.
They'll go on TV and they seem like 3 million people.
Yeah, it is strange, isn't it? They have some awful things on there, don't they?
Oh, God. Well, tonight, okay, so there's a young lad...
Is it the same people that do this, then?
I would imagine so. It's not the same doctor, that weird
'cause
Christian
I
doctor.
think he's hot, in a weird way.
He looks like he's got...
I know he looks well
he's got
weird.
like half his mirror,
Yeah.
then he's put a mirror, half his face, and he's put a mirror against it, so it's
Yeah.
like... He's strange.
I know he looks weird. I don't know why.
But they had they showed a young lad getting a Prince Albert, which is where you have your penis pierced. And they showed the needle going through the penis. Ay, 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 ay. Why would you do that? Line 2, would you ever get your penis pierced?
Yes, it's Charlie.
Oh, hello, Charlie.
Yeah, Ian.
Yeah, I'm fine. How are the seas?
We're all good. We got Carly, Callum, Claire, and Caroline's listening at home.
Well done, you. And would you ever pierce your penis?
Yes.
I don't have one, to be fair.
Well, if you speak to Charlie long enough, you might have one later on. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you. And then that song's come to an end. That's fading the music up and it's come to an end. So tonight's show, very, very busy. We haven't got time to chitty-chatty at the start like normal because we've
done it for ages.
Oh, blimey. I got my ukulele today. I might...
yeah, only because you left it here.
I forgot to take my ukulele home with me last night, and now I've got it in my hand. If you download the podcasts, there's a little ukulele treat at the start of one of them.
Yeah, I think it's the best bits.
Don't say that.
I don't know.
It's not the best bits. It's the other... Oh, no, I was hoping they'd download both.
I can't actually remember. I just remember hearing it when
I'm trying to remember the chords to Love on the Rocks.
I think it's at the end as well of one of them.
Love on the Rocks, ain't no surprise. Just pour me a drink. I don't know where this chord goes. I don't know what that chord is.
Make it up.
I can't, but I can do it in the middle bit. First they say they want you, see how... Dumped it, right.
Did you really?
Yeah, I stumped it. First they say they want you, see how they really need you. Suddenly you find you're out there, walking in a storm. And when they know they have you, then they really have you. Nothing you can do or say, you've got to leave, just get away. We all know the song. Don't know this bit.
You lied then.
I didn't. Love on the rocks. Ain't no surprise. I don't know the chords. Oh, maybe I'll do that later on. It'll be fun. Maybe I'll just amuse myself. I'll do what I do at home in front of my 1-year-old son. I can do like name any kid song. I'll do a kid song.
All I want is my 2 front teeth.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. That's all I want. Name another one.
5 little speckle frogs.
I don't know. 5 little speckled frogs sitting in a line. Next one. Any song. Any song.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary.
Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? I don't know. Another one.
Ring a ring of roses.
Why don't you do one that I actually know?
These I don't know. These are ones you should know. Humpty Dumpty.
Do you know all the different verses to Row, Row, Row Your Boat?
I thought there was only one.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
How many are there before you start this?
28. So it goes this. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So that's the one everyone knows.
Okay, yeah.
And then there's another one. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream.
I do know one.
Okay, there's another one. Row, row, row your boat gently down the shore. If you see a lion, don't forget to roar.
I didn't know that one.
Okay, there's another one. Okay, here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the river. If you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver.
Let's make some more up for that.
This is what we've got to find more stuff. I want more verses for Row, Row, Row Your Boat, please. 0330 123 1215. David Byrne is going to be on the show later on, and we're holding auditions. We're going to be doing a play live on the air next Thursday. We're holding auditions. I want a man and I want a woman, boy or girl. You haven't got to come in. We're going to do it all on the phone. We'll email you the script, but if you want to have an audition piece, 0330 123 1215. But yes, extra verses for Row, Row, Row Your Boat. That's what we're going to do.
Look at all the lovely people. Look at all the lovely people. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in a church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing the face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near. Look get him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in the church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came, Father Mackenzie, wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved, all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong?
Hey, why don't we all listen to a bit more Absolute Radio? Jeff Lloyd's Hometime Show on Absolute Radio will soon be crossing the Atlantic to New York City to celebrate the brand new TV channel Sky Atlantic. And they only want you to join them.
Sky Atlantic is no ordinary channel. It's the home of HBO, and all Sky TV customers can enjoy some of the most hotly anticipated shows, from great new epics like crime drama Boardwalk Empire to the new series of Entourage and classics like The Sopranos.
Tell us a great story about why we should choose you at absoluteradio.co.uk. And you could be on your way across the Atlantic to join Jeff and the team in New York City.
Thanks to Sky Atlantic, launching on February the 1st. Let the stories begin.
Absolute Radio.
What does the BGR in BGR Bloomer stand for? B means you'll be hard-pressed to find a better solicitor if you've been injured in a road accident that wasn't your fault. G is for the good news that you could claim compensation for medical expenses and loss of earnings too. And R is because BGR Bloomer can help you reach a speedy settlement. BGR Bloomer. Fast, friendly and free. Call 0800 1 777 999. 0800 1 777 999.
Tesco Charity of the Year is Click Sargent, who provides support to children with cancer.
Their nurses help children spend more time at home and less time in hospital.
It's so easy to help. Between January the 19th and 31st, when you buy selected products from brands like Ariel, Fairy, Flash, Olay and Pantene at Tesco, Procter & Gamble will donate 5p per pack sold to Click Sargent to help raise £1 million.
Selected UK stores subject to availability, delivery charges online.
Click Sargent is a registered charity number 1107328 and SC039857 in Scotland.
I just sold my Merc A-Class.
I just sold my Ford S-Max, Honda,
Civic, Nissan,
X-Trail.
I just sold my Rolls Phantom.
I just sold my Jag XJ,
Fiat,
Punto, Renault Clio. I just sold my Land Rover.
I just sold my Saab Coupe,
Audi TT Polo
GT.
We buy any car from £50 right up to £100,000.
Enter your reg number now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
The UK's favourite specialist car buyer, excluding Northern Ireland. A transaction fee from $49.99 may apply.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
We're going to be holding auditions for the play of this show that's going to be happening next week. 0330 123 1215. David Byrne soon.
I don't believe the absolutes anymore. I'm quite prepared to admit I was wrong. This life, it sucks your principles away. You have to fight against it every single day. These are the postcards from a young man. They may never be written or posted again. These are the postcards from a young man. They may never be written or posted again.
Ian Lee on Absolute Radio. Eloise is here.
Here.
There. And every bloody where. We've had a good run of shows. I don't want to blow my own trumpet, partly because I haven't got one, but we've had a good run of shows recently.
Yeah.
And tonight's is going to be a humdinger.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Tomorrow the band are coming in.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are they called? Do they have a name?
No.
Oh.
I think they're bringing in acoustic equipment because they heard you whinging. They did. I had an email from Craig saying, I heard Eloise, she's a bit nervous. Should we bring in acoustic equipment?
I just think it'll sound better. They don't have to. If you want them electric, then that's fine. Otherwise, I just don't think they'll sell themselves as well.
My semen tastes sour. Let's go.
You should have pineapple.
Funky pineapple. Let's go to Matt in Kingsham in Bristol.
Good evening.
Good evening, Matt.
I think I found the perfect album.
Oh, we talked about this the other day. Is there such a thing as a perfect album? I don't think there is. What have you got?
I think Mumford & Sons, Sigh No More.
It's a good album.
It's a good album.
I don't think perfect.
Perfect, though.
But it is very good.
It's very good, and we like Mumford & Sons. They do some good songs, but they also do some songs that are a little bit nothing-y.
Well, yeah, but there's none that are actually poor.
No, but they all have to be amazing to make it the perfect one.
I do like you, Eloise, because this is the one thing we've done together, we've worked on for years, that you've really just grabbed it by the horns and you're running with it and you're pushing me out of the way and doing it, and it's great because you're right. No, you are. I was going to say a similar thing, but you've done it much better. What she just said, Matt.
I suppose you're right, then.
There! And I like it when they give up without a fight.
No, I'm not going to argue it. You've probably got a point here.
Matt, anything else?
Yeah, I saw you in that advert for Windows Live Message.
Oh, yeah, good. Robbie Dove! Robbie Dove!
Brush over that bit.
Hello, Robbie Dove.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Nice to know, good to know, good. I've got a couple of things. Sorry.
Can I just say, by the way, well, you've reminded me by saying good there, which is a thing. A friend of mine, Clive Bull, is a big fan of people who say good for no apparent reason. And Eloise, who, let's be honest, is a nobody, was excitedly emailing me today, telling me that she has got...
Before the show,
she has got more followers on Twitter, @Eloise_C. More followers than Ben Jones, which is what we wanted, that's fine. More followers than Clive Bull, who is a late-night radio legend. More followers than Rolling Stone Ronnie Wood?
Yeah.
How have you done that? That's brilliant.
Eloise, she's a woman of wonders.
She is a woman of wonders. If you want to follow her, let's try and get... She's in number 76 in the radio...
I'm classed as a presenter. I think it's because of the travel.
Let's get her into the... I heard you on the travel. I was listening to Absolute today as I was driving around, and the travel came on. It wasn't until you said your name I thought, oh, that was Eloise.
I do my posh voice. This is my normal common one.
This is Eloise with the Travel on Absolute Radio. More in half an hour. I know her.
When I'm with my parents, I talk like that.
Oh, shut up,
No, I
you?
do.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you talk like that on
I
the
don't know,
show?
because at home, people talk differently, but down here, I think I just pick up London-y sounds.
How about Monday show? We do a posh show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do up for that?
Yeah, I like that.
Posh show on Monday, okay. Robbie Dove, what can I do for you?
Well, I've got two things. One, I'd like to audition for the Iain Lee the musical, and two, I've got my own verse.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm going to stop you there. I don't know where this ridiculous rumour has come out about us doing a musical on Thursday. We are not doing a musical. It is a play.
Have people been saying musical?
Well, Robbie Dove just
did.
did.
Oh, right. Everyone.
It is a play, Robbie Dove. There will be no songs in this. It is a play.
It does say play in front of me, you know.
I don't know, because I'm not there, and I cannot astral project whilst wearing headphones.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do you forgive me?
Well, but it's not brilliant to walk into an audition and not know what you're auditioning for, okay? So that's instantly, you've upset me, the director, and Eloise, who's the producer. Oh, you're the producer of the play as well. Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, you need to tell them where. You'll be the director, I'll be the producer.
That's exactly what I just said.
Did you say? I didn't hear that. I was too busy reading one of the row your boats.
Okay, Robbie, so you've upset the director and you've lost the interest of the producer immediately. Very, very bad start to the audition, Robbie. But, okay, what have you got for us?
Okay. Right, are you ready for it? I've got a bit of a voiceover.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to experience a true wonder of the wonder of the wireless.
Can't have that on the night.
Hang on.
Listen, I've got to say, Robbie Dove, I've got to say, we're going to let you start that again, but we are looking for people who will not muff up their lines, who will not stumble, who will not choke on their own tongue on Thursday of next week's performance, okay?
Can I just interrupt and read a row your boat?
Can you sing it?
Row.
Hang on, there we go. Away you go.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, even when it's chilly. Don't. Oh no, I've rung. Oh, sorry. Do it again. Row, row, row your boat, even when it's chilly. Don't be scared when you look down. The cold did that to your willy.
The thing is, we would be singing this to a 1-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
Who has just discovered his willy, by the way. Every time his nappy's off, he's just running around grabbing his willy. I'm the same.
Standard.
So, Robbie, okay, I'm going to let you go again. Away you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to experience a true wonder of the wireless, featuring Verinda.
Yeah, I've got a fantastic research tool.
And Andre.
I've got a confession to make.
And of course, everyone's favourite old badger, Barry from Watford.
Hello there.
Co-starring Eloise Carr and many, many others. They meet God. They play dead. There's fun, frolics, and fantasy radio. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Iain Lee, the play.
Eloise, can we clip the audio of that? Because we can use that as a trailer and we don't have to give him part in the show. Two birds, one stone.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, nice one, sucker. We're going to use that and there ain't nothing you can do about it. We own the copyright. We own the copyright.
Okay, I'm glad.
There we go. Thank you, Robbie Dove. He's not going to part, but
in your face, Robbie.
Yeah, in your face, Dove. I've got to check that Andre's free next Thursday. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Like he's going to be doing anything.
Might be down the pub.
Andre.
Yeah, I've got a good row in boat.
Before we do that, because I suspect we're going to have...
on the wagon.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
Go on.
Before we do that, as I suspect we'll have to cut you off, next Thursday...
Yeah.
Are you free? Because we're doing a play and you're an integral part of it.
Yeah, I'm free. Plus I'm on the wagon. Plus
He hasn't got an email, so we have to post his script.
We will get this...
post it to me, yeah. Have you got me your address?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it.
We will give...
Can I sing a quick row in boat?
He's the one person I've got to keep an address for, do you know?
We will...
Yeah, listen to it. This is a classic. You got to listen to it.
Shut up.
Come on.
Shut up. Listen.
All right, go on then.
We will send the script to you. We'll put it in the post on Monday.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is your script is written, okay? And can you read?
Just.
And you've got to promise to stick to the script and not dick around.
No mucking about, no?
No mucking about, no.
Right, okay, well, listen to this then.
Okay, I'm going to play. I'm going to play, here we go. What was he thinking? I did dump that. If that didn't dump, or if you're listening to that on the podcast, because you will hear on the podcast what he said. We're not laughing at what he said. We're laughing at just how inappropriate that was. If that did escape the dump, if you're listening on the podcast, you have our sincere apologies. We do not, of course, condone any language like that, and we hope that no one is offended. We'll move on and never mention that again. But what was he thinking? How did he think that would be appropriate? Jeez.
Give him only a few lines, all right?
He's like the star of it at the moment.
Oh, no.
I'm going to have to cut loads of stuff out now. Okay, jeez. 0330 123 1215. We're looking for a bloke and we're looking for a woman to be in the play. I haven't written your parts yet. I will write them specifically around you this weekend when I do it. I'm worrying that I'm not going to be able to get it finished by next week. So we might be a 2 or 3 parter. We could do it over several weeks.
Well, don't forget we need a narrator as well, because we need someone to say, and Andre walks in the room.
Well, do we need a narrator?
Yeah, otherwise it would just be people talking from a script. You need someone to set the scene.
Excuse me, I don't know if you've ever listened to the rubbish plays they have on Radio 4. They don't have narrators, they just do it with sound effects and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm getting sound effects and stuff.
But who's going to say, and then blah blah walks in?
But blah blah's not in it.
Well, what, we're all just going to be sat in a room and just having a chat then, are we?
No, but you don't... Have you ever heard a play on the radio?
Only on Frasier.
and they had a narrator, did they?
Yeah, they had someone telling the story, and then everyone else spoke around it.
So the only experience you've got of radio plays is Frasier.
I don't understand how people are going to understand what's going on. They'll just hear us talking, unless I'm there going, "Hi, I'm Eloise. I'm jeans, and I walk in with a moody look on my face and shout at Iain.
No,
Iain, you're a complete plonker. Of course we need a narrator." The end.
No, we did a little... There's a very famous play written by, I think it's Timothy West, a radio play called In My Left Hand I Have a Gun. And in it, basically, it describes everything that happens to the point of stupidity. You don't need to do that.
Okay.
Be like, come on, Eloise, jump. Hang on a bit. I'll show you how we do it. Okay, this is how we do it. Hang on a minute. Sound effects. This is how you do it. Okay. Come on, Eloise, jump on my horse and let's go for a ride. Now we're in this field of horses. Which one of these horses would you like to take home as a Christmas present?
Yeah, but people don't talk like that. So if you,
that one.
So you're just gonna.
I don't think he likes you.
You're.
Anyway, it's night time now, isn't it?
It's night time now, isn't it?
Can you hear the cows in the distance?
Or you could just have this. It turns dark. And Eloise moves closer to Iain so that she could hit him easily.
Okay, 2 things. Don't move close to me. 3 things. Don't hit me. And you don't need to say that.
You don't need to have the person saying, oh, it's night time now.
We'll discuss this off air, dear listeners. I suspect you'd rather hear a song than our ridiculous argument. We'll have David Byrne after James. There you go.
I sing myself to sleep, a song from the darkest hour, secret I can keep inside of a day. Extremes of sweet and sour. Hope that God exists. I hope, I pray. Drawn by the undertow, my life is out of control. I believe this weight will bear my weight, so let it go. Sit down. Oh, say
Everyone, why don't you listen to some more Absolute Radio? That's what I'm going to do. The £1,000 mixtape. You can win £1,000 a day. To win the cash, just identify the clips of the songs that you can hear on our lovely radio stations. The station you're listening to now is Absolute Radio.
For the 1000th time, I don't do free sizzling salsa lessons for the first 200 callers. My name's not Raoul. My missus placed the fake ad in the paper with this number on it, just as payback for leaving a burger box in her Toyota Yaris. If you're calling about some plumbing work, leave a message after the tone.
Toyota Yaris. Treat it with respect. Save £1,700 when you buy a Yaris T-Spirit with Bluetooth, sat-nav and a 5-year 100,000-mile Toyota warranty from £10,995. Saving against list price conditions apply.
To celebrate 40 years of karaoke, Subway and Coke bring you the Sweet Onion Chicken Teriyaki deal. Take it away.
Sweet onion chicken teriyaki and a nice cold Coke too. You know it only costs $2.99. My, that price makes it taste super fine.
For a chance to win £1,000 or even sing our next ad, go to valueworthsingingabout.com. Subway, eat fresh. Participation and prices may vary.
With the new Samsung Galaxy tablet, you can watch movies, even on the go. Read bestsellers or surf the web. Listen to music and play games. Even talk to people. Hello?
Buy a Samsung Galaxy Tab right now and get up to £200 worth of movies, books, music and games for free.
And you can do all that with a device that's compact enough to fit in your pocket. Ask for the new Samsung Galaxy Tab. Available at all major phone and electrical stores now.
The Absolute Radio Ticket Store. One of the best comedy festivals in the world is nearly here. The Leicester Comedy Festival starts in February, but first up is the London Preview, featuring 4 of the best comedians in the world, including Terry Alderton and Zoe Lyons, who you might have seen on Michael McIntyre's Comedy Roadshow. The Leicester Comedy Festival London Preview Show, in association with Absolute Radio and Laughing Boy Comedy Club, is on Wednesday, 26th of January at the City Arts and Music Project. For tickets and more information, just go to absoluteradio.co.uk. The Absolute Radio Ticket Store. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
So I've been on Eloise to get David Byrne on the show for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. And then the other day she sent me an email saying, I think I've got David Byrne. Very, very exciting. Tense negotiations to sort it out. He's over here promoting his new film, which I think is called Ride, Raw, Laugh. No, Ride, Raw, Rip, Raw. Right, hang on, what is it? I've got it written down. What's it called again? I can't remember what the bloody film's called.
Is it not on there?
No.
Isn't it Rip, Roar, Rise?
Ride, Raw, Rip. Hang on a minute, let's go to Wikipedia. That would never let us down.
I thought I put it on that sheet. I'm so sorry.
Oh, the cheat sheet does not have... Anyway, we've got a pair of tickets to the premiere of it, which is very, very exciting. Very exciting. Ride, Rise, Raw. There we go.
Ride, Rise, Raw.
Do you know what? I know exactly why I forgot that, because I was so nervous that I would forget it in the interview that I just kept saying it before. Ride, Rise, Raw. Ride, Rise, Raw. Ride, Rise, Raw. We've got a pair of tickets to give away that we'll give away maybe in the next hour. Oh, no, in fact, we won't give it away in the next hour. We'll give it away here. We're going to play the interview, then I'm going to come and introduce a little song, and then I'll ask you a question about the song. That's how we're going to do it. You see how we think about these things? Here is the beautiful David Byrne. I'm here in a very swanky hotel in London with David Byrne. Is this your actual room?
No, it's not.
It's very sparse.
It's very sparse. I could say, it's my room. I like it better when they take the bed out.
You're one of those rock stars. You're like Fleetwood Mac in the 70s. Instead of having a pink piano or whatever, you've made them take all of the furniture out.
Yes.
Ride, Rise, Raw. Have I got that the right way round?
I think so, yeah.
I saw it the other day. I came and saw you in Brighton. I guess it was 2009.
Oh, at the Pavilion.
At the Pavilion. And I brought my wife. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest, she wasn't really sure who you were. And I said, come, it'll be good, it'll be good. And she was blown away by it. And she said to me, tell him the choreography is amazing.
Well, that's nice to hear.
And it's an integral part of the show.
You could have gone to see Chemical Brothers that night, I think they were.
We could have gone, yeah. We did fancy the Chemical Brothers. It was an amazing show. But the first thing that struck us was the fact everyone's in white. Why did you go for that?
It was purely practical. I knew there'd be, well, when I realized there'd be dancing and all this movement on stage, I thought, well, the best way to have that kind of pop forward visually is to have everybody in light colors. And I can bet that everybody's probably got some white clothes. And if they don't, I'll get them. I'll fork up and get them some white outfits. You can throw everything in the same wash. Everybody can look as if they're part of a team, but they're not wearing identical outfits, but they're all, but most of all visually it kind of pops them out from all the other gear that's on stage.
Now you had 3 choreographers working on the tour and for the film, is that right?
Yeah, because at first I thought I didn't want to frighten the choreographers off by saying I want you to do the whole thing. So just try a couple of songs each and see how you like it. See how you like doing this.
How did you choose the choreographers, first of all?
I'd seen their work, and I knew that they'd all worked with non-dancers, and they'd all incorporated, I guess, what would you call pedestrian or vernacular movement into some of their work, so that I thought, oh, that's great. They can work with not only dancers, but they can work with the rest of us too, and they can tie it all together and have us all do stuff.
How did the band cope? Because there's kind of a couple of bits in the film where you see the band trying out a few dance moves, and they're obviously not dancers, they do a brilliant job, but you can see them going, he wants us to do this? How are we going to... Did they kind of laugh when you suggested it to them, or how did they take it?
I tried to break it to them gently that they'd be expected to do some, quote, movement. So I didn't use the word dance. And everybody moves from one place to another, so I thought, okay. But at some point there was not an outright rebellion, but a little bit of, we didn't know that we were going to have to do this. But I think in the end everybody enjoyed having more to do, and having more involvement than rather than less. And having more of a presence.
Playing the guitar and dancing seems hard enough, but singing as well. Was there any cheating, David? Was there any auto-tune going on? were you miming at any point?
No, there's no cheating, but it's, I hope, cleverly worked out so that just before I sing, I usually have a few beats to catch my breath. Which I hope you don't notice that I'm actually going, and then
it's like such hard work.
More for the dancers than for me. They're putting out all the energy, but it kind of they make it look like the rest of us are too.
They make you look good.
They make me look good. That's the
now my favourite when I saw
thing.
the concert. This was my I can't remember which song it was. Excuse me, but my favourite dance was the one where you're on the office chairs. And I was watching this at home on DVD at the weekend, and my little boy who's only just started to walk, as soon as that came on, for some reason he stood up and was just dancing away. So it's hitting a chord somewhere.
Yeah, amongst the 1-year-olds. There's
get them young. They 15 years time, he's going to be your key audience.
I'll be dead when he's buying CDs.
Get out of here. CDs won't be around, of course. They'll be downloading it straight to our brains.
That's right.
Was that fun to do? That looked like a fun kind of piece to do with the chairs and quite sedate.
It's quite sedate, but it was a lot of fun.
The nicest man in the world. Well edited, Louise, although you cut out my Justin Bieber reference.
Yeah.
I like the Justin Bieber. That made me laugh. I don't know no one else did. You could see him go, who did you just say? There's another part 2 of the David Byrne interview is coming up after midnight. Also the full unedited thing, including me whispering nervously at the start as David Byrne goes for a wee-wee. Will be available, I'm assuming, the Best Bits podcast. Would that be correct?
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Now, we have, very excitingly, I've seen the film, it's brilliant. It's he's famous for doing these concert movies, and this is a treat. And you think, he's going to be older now and past it. Au contraire, I would say better than ever. And the Ride Rise Raw is just a treat. We have a pair of tickets to give away to the VIP drinks reception. Basically, the premiere of the Ritzy in Brixton tomorrow night. Is that your phone or mine? Mine's off.
Sorry if it is mine. It doesn't appear to be doing anything, though.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's tomorrow night, 8 p.m.
Turn it off.
Thank you. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. At the Ritzy in Brixton. You get a pair of tickets for the VIP drinks reception before the screening. You get to go to the premiere, and also there's a Q&A with David Byrne via satellite.
Yes.
But he's in the country, isn't he? Or has he gone home now?
He is in the country. I don't know if he has gone home now.
Okay, we think it's via satellite. If he's there in person, it's a bonus, but we think it's via satellite. I went to see Stop Making Sense at the Ritzy Brixton. Anyway, so basically you've got to be able to get to London, and you don't get tickets, you just go to the door, and we're going to give you a secret code word that you have to say. So you don't think...
No, we're not.
Otherwise, everyone's just going to turn up and claim to be the person, you idiot.
Well, they'll have to have their surname and everything. And
I'm trying to stop lunatics turning up.
They have to have their telephone number. That's the thingy.
That's the code word. Okay. So, if you can only enter if you can get to Brixton for tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and you're free, and all of those things. So the question is, I'm going to play you a song that is an obscure song. It's a good song, though. It's from a film. Okay? It's from a film. What is the name of the film that this song is from? 0330 123. Oh, I pressed the wrong button here. It's all going all over the place. So I can't do competitions. 0330 123 1215. The first person to get the answer right will win the tickets. What is the name of the film that this song comes from? 0330 123 1215.
And this is your
Eloise, did we get a winner?
Yes.
Who was it?
A guy called Stuart Elms.
You just gave out his name.
I can't really hear you, Ian, so I'm on the phone.
Hang on a minute. No, you're not.
Sorry, Kevin, I'll talk to you in a second.
You just gave out his last name.
That's okay, they need their phone number to get in.
Okay, what was his phone number?
I can't give you that.
There we go, you see. Well done. Stuart Elms?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. There we go. It was the answer, of course, was True Stories. If you've not seen True Stories, it's an amazing film. It really is a genius film. I tried to buy it on DVD. Apparently, it's not on DVD at the moment. But I did ask David Byrne, and this may crop up in part 2. I'm not sure. And they're trying to kind of remaster it and put it all together out on DVD. Well done. Congratulations. That's it. No more competitions. I always feel weird doing competitions. They're hard to do. I don't know how Jeff and Christian do them properly without sounding, like idiots. I sound like an idiot. They sound professional and smooth when they do it. I sound like a muppet. Anyway, part 2 of the show coming up very, very shortly. We still need to get your names backwards for some reason, and we're going to focus on the auditions. I want a chap and a lady. We need a lady to call in to audition to be in Thursday's show. If we don't get a lady, then we might have to get a female impersonator on. We wouldn't want that, would we?
Oi, everyone. Why don't you listen to some more Absolute Radio? That's what I'm going to do.
Ti amo. Je t'aime. I love you. On February the 14th, how you say it is almost as important as what you say. And this February the 14th, you can say it on Absolute Radio. Thanks to Clinton Cards, who've got the widest selection of cards, wrapping and gifts. This Valentine's Day, you can make a difference by having a message to your loved one played on the radio. Plus, it'll appear in the window of your local Clinton Cards store. You'll also win a stack of Valentine's Day themed prizes. Enter now. Send your message at absoluteradio.co.uk. Thanks to Clinton Cards. It's the little things you say that make a difference.
Absolute Radio.
After 300 meters, you have reached your destination.
Oh, you love your TomTom sat-nav. There it is, clinging to your windscreen like some chatty tree frog. You'd be lost without it. If only it was more built-in. No more messy wires. No more, did I remember to put it in the glove box? Well, in a Renault Clio or Megane Dynamic TomTom, it is built-in. Just like the MP3 and Bluetooth connectivity and the cruise control. To locate one, visit your nearest dealer or renault.co.uk.
The DFS winter sale is on, with double savings on a great range of stylish sofas, so you get more snuggles, more cuddles, more giggles, more wriggles, more lazing about, more dozing off, more comfy nights, more laid-back days, more chilling out, more staying in, more relaxing, more mellowing, and all for less. With 4 years interest-free credit and your first year payment free. So find more than you expected for less at the DFS winter sale. Open today and this week. To find your new sofa or your nearest store, visit dfs.co.uk. Typical 0% APR, credit subject to acceptance.
A chip on your windscreen needn't be a hassle when you call Autoglass directly. We'll come to wherever you are at the most convenient time for you to do the repair. And if you're fully comp, it's usually free and won't affect your no-claims bonus.
Call Autoglass directly on 0800 234 234 or visit autoglass.co.uk.
Autoglass repair, Autoglass replace.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
stuff. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio, The Lars, There She Goes. I love that song. I was talking to Dougie yesterday about the Lars. I must dig out my Lars album on cassette somewhere and plug it into my cassette player and listen. Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Eloise is here. David Byrne Part 2 is coming up a little bit later on. We are holding auditions for the play that is being written of this show. It's a play of this show, and it's happening next Thursday. You need to be by your telephone next Thursday and have an email. We will email you the script and your part. We want a man, and indeed, we want a woman. It's the third or fourth time lucky. Let's see if we manage to speak to him this time. We failed every time so far. Daniel Parker.
Hello.
Hello, Daniel Parker.
Can you hear me?
Is your mouth anywhere near the phone?
Yes.
Are you on hands-free?
I'm on speakerphone.
Turn it off, you muppet!
Hello? Oh, it's off.
Okay, well, Jesus. Okay, well, let's have a go, Daniel Parker. What can we do for you?
I've got to row your boat.
Okay, you want to sing it? I'm gonna play it. You come in whenever you want.
Yep. Row.
Okay, there we go. Lovely. It's only vaguely libelous. I think we can get away with that, yes.
And I was kind of hoping that I could audition.
Okay, what have you got for us?
Well, nothing.
So even Eloise, who's busy doing something else, her nails, I think, is
the podcast.
She's writing podcasts on her nails. Is offended by your lack of preparation. You've turned up to an audition and you haven't prepared anything. Who do you think you are, Dustin Hoffman?
I was kind of hoping that I could get the part on the radio after my phone kept knocking up this week.
So hang on a minute. So because you've got a phone that's unreliable and keeps cutting out and has it stopped you from speaking on the radio, you think that is going to get you the part in the play?
Well, sympathy.
But supposing your phone muffed up next week?
Well, I could use a different one.
But then supposing that phone muffed up, Parker, I'm afraid you're just not cutting it here at all. At all.
Oh.
Good night, Parker.
Good night.
There we go. You can't turn up to an audition. Listen, I know this isn't the big time. This isn't the West End. This isn't Wicked or Jersey Boys or anything. You know, it's not one of the big shows. It's just this show. But you can't just turn up not having prepared anything at all. Shameful. Let's hope our next auditionee has prepared something. Will Doyle. Good evening, Will.
Hello, Ian.
Here we go. Enthusiasm, youth and spunk. That's what I like.
That Dan Parker. He's a fool.
Oh, man alive.
I go to college with him.
Oh, man alive. He sounds like a muppet, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's always got excuses.
Okay.
He never had his course working on time.
There we go. You see, that would explain it. He sounded about 43, though.
Well, I thought he should have auditioned for a part of SpongeBob.
Okay.
Because yesterday you said like he was underwater.
Yep.
Yep.
No, good. I see what you did there, Will.
You just want to get on with your audition, don't you?
Yeah, I do. What's wrong with your phone, Doyle?
I don't know, I'm outside.
But I didn't ask where you were. I asked what was wrong with your phone.
I think it's something to do with the satellite. Hold on a minute. Is that it there?
That'll do. There she goes again, racing through my brain. And I just can't contain this feeling that she brings. There she goes. Hello? There she goes again.
Hello? Who's playing the banjo?
Racing through my brain. And I just can't contain this feeling that she brings. Yes?
Hello?
Yes?
You still there?
I'm still there, Doyle.
Okay, my audition, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a part out of Titanic.
Okay.
Right. I think I could do better than Leonardo DiCaprio, you know?
Okay.
I'll probably just a bit naff.
Okay.
Right. So the boat's sinking.
Yes, the boat is sinking, yes.
Everyone's sort of running around. And I want to become the hero.
Okay.
And so I say, everybody stop. The boat is not sinking. I'm sort of making myself as I go along here.
Improvisation. We like improvisation.
I grab a girlfriend.
Yes.
Jump in a lifeboat. And just sail away as quick as I can. And go, oh look, there's the iceberg. We're alive. How was that?
Honestly?
You know, I thought it was pretty good.
Okay. Do you want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
It was bloody awful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like Simon Cowell talk.
Yeah, it was. Okay, Will. Okay, let me tell you this. I have heard better auditions from dead people.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I did better than that.
No, you did worse than a dead person.
Just a bit better?
No, you did worse.
A little bit.
Worse than a dead person. Well, hang on. Let's speak to who could be one of your co-stars, Andre. As the star of the play.
Yeah.
What did you think of Will's performance?
A load of rubbish, but get your guitar, Ian, because I've got one more row the boat for you.
Do you know what, Andre? Probably not going to actually, but after the last one.
I can do the narrative.
Will.
Yes.
Goodbye. Okay, we're looking for. I've got to say, the talent on display this evening has been pretty poor. Pretty poor. Someone's asked me to do a Frank Sidebottom song on the ukulele. I don't think I know any Frank Sidebottom. I don't really know. I don't really know any Frank Sidebottom songs to play. Let me have a. I wonder. Let's have a. If I can find. No, I can't. I'm not good enough on the ukulele. No, I can't. Let's go to Millie. Hello, Millie.
Hi, Uncle Ian.
Where the hell have you been, you deviant?
I've been doing a dissertation.
Oh, my God. On what? Cupcakes?
Quite close, yeah.
Oh, fan-bloomin-tastic. And did you do well?
I don't know yet.
When do you find out?
May.
Well, okay, when may you find out?
May.
Yes, when may you find out?
In the very month of May.
The very, very month of May is when Millie finds out if a dissertation was okay. I suspect she'll get a 2-1 or a 2-2. You know she will. She really will. Thank you.
Probably not a first.
She won't get a first. Never heard anything so absurd. Millie won't get a first. I don't believe she goes to college.
Or university.
University is what you might like to call it. But when I went to university, we called it college because me and my mates were cool. We were really cool. Ah! So, Millie, you've got a verse of Row, Row, Row Your Boat.
I got 3 verses. Is that okay?
It's fine. Do you want to sing? Shall I play?
Yeah.
Okay, you come in whenever you want to. Here we go.
Row, row, row your boat, mystery. I just want to say hello and ask if you miss me. Why did you stop?
Because I was having trouble hearing you. That's why. You carry on. Don't worry. I'll play softly. Go.
Row your boat. I love you, Uncle Ian. I have not seen you in a while. How the hell have you been?
Oh, okay. Yes, good. You've never seen me, but carry on.
Row, I love you, Eloise. Can I have a part in the play? I'd like one if you please.
Okay, well, I've got to say, we're very, very excellent work there, Millie. Well done. Fantastic. Have you got an audition speech that you could use for the play?
I could sing something. I'm better at singing or things like that. Or we could do an improvisation together.
Okay, let's improvise a scene. Okay, I'm working in a bank. You come in. Oh no! Hang on a minute. We can do this. Is how you do a play. It's night time in the bank in the country, and you come in.
Yeah.
And then you improvise something.
But why would we be in a bank at night?
I don't know, Millie, but this is an improvised.
This is a stick-up.
What?
Give me all the money.
But I'm just the cleaner. I haven't got access to the safe.
That's what they all say.
What do you mean, that's what they all say? Do you do this often?
Well, once or twice. But anyway, give me the money.
Okay, you can have it. But before I give you the money, I'm going to set off this big bomb and kill us both. There we go. That was brilliant, Millie.
Oh, thanks.
You've got the part.
Yay!
So, are you around next Thursday? Can we call you?
Yes, on Thursday, yes.
Okay, and can you send us your email address and we'll email you the script when I've written it?
I only want a small part.
All right, that's all you're going to get.
Good, I don't want anything big or it's scary.
Okay, you've been watching Teenage Sex. Okay, Millie, thank you.
Bye.
Ta-ta, there we go. We have our first... We're looking for a gentleman. 0330123 1215. Can you believe in the first hour of the show we had the Manic Street Preachers, postcards from a young man? In the second hour of the show we've got the Manic Street Preachers, postcards from a young man. I think we'll skip it the second time. It was good the first time. We'll skip it the second time. Instead, let's have this. When was the last time you heard that? I've not heard this for years. This is a good song. Ultravox. Doing Vienna? Yes, please.
Walked in the cold air, freezing breath on a window pane, lying and waiting. A man in the dark in a picture frame, so mystic and soulful. Reaching out in a piercing cry, it stays with you until the feeling is gone, only you and I, it means nothing to me. This means nothing to me. Music is weaving, hunting notes, pizzicato strings, the rhythm is calling. Alone in the night as the daylight brings a cool empty silence. The warmth of your hand and a cold grey sky, it fades to the distance. The image is gone, only you and I, it means nothing to me. This means nothing to me.
your radio tuna sandwich to Absolute Radio Tuna.
Absolute Radio.
Jeff Lloyd's Hometown Show on Absolute Radio will soon be crossing the Atlantic to New York City to celebrate the brand new TV channel Sky Atlantic. And they only want you to join them.
Sky Atlantic is no ordinary channel. It's the home of HBO, and all Sky TV customers can enjoy some of the most hotly anticipated shows, from great new epics like crime drama Boardwalk Empire to the new series of Entourage and classics like The Sopranos.
Tell us a great story about why we should choose you at absoluteradio.co.uk, and you could be on your way across the Atlantic to join Jeff and the team in New York City.
Thanks to Sky Atlantic, launching on February the 1st. Let the stories begin.
Absolute Radio.
A chip on your windscreen needn't be a hassle when you call Autoglass directly. We'll come to wherever you are at the most convenient time for you to do the repair. And if you're fully comp, it's usually free and won't affect your no-claims bonus.
Call Autoglass directly on 0800 234 234 or visit autoglass.co.uk.
Autoglass repair, Autoglass replace.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
It could be suggested that you are obsessed with concert movies. You've done a couple.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about turning a concert experience into a movie that appeals to you so much?
Well, this particular one, when the director, Hillman Curtis, started shooting stuff, it wasn't to make a concert movie. It was to shoot kind of just some portrait stuff, a little 10-minute web film, that sort of thing. But pretty on, I realized he was getting a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff of what goes into making a concert. And so I thought, we've got some stuff that doesn't show up in every concert film, and this one you get to see a little bit of the decision process and the rehearsal process and the audition process and all the stuff that goes into the whole thing. And I thought, okay, that might make it a little bit different than the other ones I've done. So,
and it's going to be screened at cinemas.
Yes, which is very flattering.
Yeah, I saw Stop Making Sense this is probably about 6-7 years ago at Brixton. And I think you presented it. You kind of bundled in and went, hello, I'm the singer in the band. I hope you like my film. Which was very charming and very sweet. And it is, there's something about seeing a concert. I mean, I've only seen this one on DVD, but I'm guessing the sound is mixed perfectly. So it recreates, if not improves upon, the live kind of sound.
Depending on where you saw it.
Yes. It was I like seeing gigs out of London because the artists tend to play slightly smaller venues, so it's
that's true.
A little bit more intimate. So a little trip to Brighton,
and sometimes the audience is a little bit looser outside of London.
Yeah, I'd noticed that, and also we sat 2 away from Fatboy Slim, so we were well excited, which was kind of good. Your one thing that struck me in the movie is your home studio in New York.
Was it a mess?
Yeah, it was a terrible mess.
I've cleaned it up since then.
How can you work under those?
I've since tidied it up, but that was kind of the working environment.
The album you did with Brian Eno, which this kind of tour was loosely based around, it had elements from. Did you do all of the vocals in that home studio, or is that just where you do your demos and then you go off and? I
ended up doing quite a lot of the vocals, probably at least half of them in that home studio, which is kind of surprising. There's no sound. I mean, I have a good microphone, but there's no sound stuff. There's traffic noises that come in the windows, which you really don't hear unless it's kind of between lines of lyrics, and you kind of turn the volume way up, and you have the vocal soloed. But then, other than that, it seems to work.
You know that there'll be some people on a forum somewhere on the internet that have done that have gone, if you listen carefully to track 3, 27 seconds in, you can hear a police siren. That must mean something. Do you get those kind of fans that are a bit obsessive and look for meaning where perhaps there isn't any?
Oh, yes, but not too many. Not too many. I'm kind of surprised that I don't get more.
I would have thought you would have done, being that's kind of artsy kind of side of things.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to ask you, this is the question you must get asked all the time, and I apologise for doing it. I'm going to do it. When are you going to bring out the motion picture soundtrack from True Stories? The original with the cast doing the songs.
Oh, geez. Funny you should ask. We've been trying to negotiate that with Warner Brothers.
Really?
And we've been negotiating for over a year now.
No.
And it's...
it will be the greatest soundtrack album of all time.
I'm looking forward to it because I think we can put in the cast versions and the band versions and the scoring stuff and all the various bits and deleted scenes and all that sort of thing. And
there are deleted. I've got to say, it's one of my top 5 films of all time. I think it's just a beautiful kind of, you know, social commentary comedy. I don't know if you've ever seen the Monkees film Head.
I've never seen it. I know it's out now.
Oh, it's brilliant. I kind of see it as an 80s version of Head. You know, it's that same kind of sensibility. I think you'd like Head. You should.
I'll check it out.
You should check it out. Okay, final question. I'll let you go. Do you ever think, oh my God, I've got to sing that again? Really? And she was. I've got to go out and perform that. Do you ever feel that at all?
For the most part, no. If I've made a set list, it's because I feel like singing those songs. Right. And often you may think earlier in the day, you may think, oh, how many times have I sung that song? But if the song works, if it's a good band, then it kind of kicks in. Yeah. You know, as soon as first few chords, it kicks in and you go, oh, this is fun. There's a reason, that people like this song.
Definitely. David Byrne, listen, I'm a huge fan. It's an honour to meet you. Thank you very much for your time and best of luck with the movie.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That's lovely. Let's... Smooth editing at the end there. David Byrne, what a gentleman. What a lovely man. Good editing, Eloise. Excellent stuff. Let's play one of his solo songs, shall we? This is gorgeous. I'd forgotten about this. And I was just shuffling through my iPod and it popped up and it makes sense to play this. Glass, Concrete and Stone from the Grown Backwards album. More of your calls after this.
Except a couple tiny holes and openings where the city's blowing in and out. And this is what it's all about. Delightfully, everything's possible when you're an animal. Not inconceivable how things can change. I know, so I'm putting on aftershave. Nothing is out of place, gonna be on my way. Try to pretend it's not only glass and concrete and stone. And it's just a house, not a
Great album, Growing Backwards. It's from about 4, 5, 6 years old, is it? Something like that? It's a treat. It's a treat. In fact, I'm going to... I faded that down a little bit too quickly there. I should be playing that tomorrow in the house. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. 30 minutes of the show left before Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash comes in and does his thing. We are holding auditions for the play. We have the ladies' part has been filled by Millie, who we haven't heard from for a while. But she's called in, which is great. If you're a gentleman and you'd like to audition to be in the play that's happening of this show next Thursday, then you can give us a call 0330 123 1215. Tomorrow's show, we have a band live in the studio, just like playing music and stuff. They're not like a famous band. They're going to be doing... Well, see here, this is called a bed, right? This bit of music here. Because I'm kind of talking over it. They're going to come in and do those live. It could be a disaster. It could be quite good. We just don't know. We just don't know. It's Dave the Killer.
Right, Ian.
All right, Dave?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Killed anyone recently?
Nah, not recently.
Oh, okay.
That name seems to be rubbing off on me, though.
Oh, really? Why?
Because the barmaid that works in the pub where I drink, she said I look like I wanted to kill someone the day after New Year's Eve.
Well, there you
I'm
go.
saying, if you're looking for a killer for the play, then you know what I mean. I'm
Okay,
there.
Well, you'd like to audition to be a killer in the play, would you?
Well, you've already auditioned me. You've called me a killer already, haven't you?
Okay. Oh, yeah, well, that's true. That's very true. Be menacing, Dave. Do something menacing.
I'm going to kill ya!
Jeez. My producer is running out of the building. Eloise, come back! Come back! That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I liked it. Do some more.
We'll rip your head off!
Okay, now, I'm liking this. I can work with this. Can you show us the sensitive side of a lunatic?
Yeah, what I'm going to do is, rip your head off, and then, eat the underside of your head.
Eat the underside of your head, a.k.a. the neck, yes, but he's a killer. You can call it the underside.
I might go for the jugular.
Go for the clown instead, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you.
That is sensitive.
Yes.
Don't ruin the face.
Sorry?
Not ruining the face.
Oh, yeah, don't hurt the face. This face is $1 million.
Just go straight for the neck.
Okay, well, Eloise, I mean, we've got another half an hour of auditions, but I'm kind of just tempted to give it to Dave the Killer.
Yeah, there's not much potential on the line.
I think, as I made the effort to come down at Christmas, you could...
Yes, you did look like a killer.
It was a good audition, if I do say. I'm not
I
really...
think he's got spunk, Ian.
But,
Eloise says you've got spunk. I think you've got spunk. Dave, you're in.
Oh, good man.
Can you send us your email address?
Yeah.
And we will email you the script.
I've got to give it to Eloise now? Or?
Oh, you will give it to Eloise now, yes. I will put you on hold. That's it.
I didn't get Millie's now.
She's emailed it to me, don't worry. I'll forward it on to you as well, so just so you've got it as well as myself.
Are you sending out the scripts?
Yeah, I'll do it. But just so you hold on to the emails, just because I will lose them.
Okie doke.
Because I'm an idiot. I need to... if I bring in a USB stick, can I plug it into... What are you doing?
Just going, yeah.
Can I plug it into a computer and get the scripts off it? Because I've still not got internet in my house.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll do that. Thanks so much. I still haven't got the internet. And then someone told me the other day you can buy a dongle and plug it in. No one's ever... Why did no one tell me that ages ago when I brought up the subject? Shame on you. Let's go to line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
I'm on the air.
You're on the air.
Seriously?
Honestly.
Is this Ian Lee?
Is this Kevin from Bexley Heath?
It is indeed. It's the 11 o'clock show. Get in.
Get in there. Well, it's back. It starts again tomorrow, the 10 o'clock show, and I'm assuming I'm hosting it. They've not been in touch yet, but I'm guessing I'm on it.
Well, so I'll do what I can to make sure you are.
I'll be turning up at the studios tomorrow, and I will be offering my services, and fingers crossed.
Awesome. Oh, mate, I'd tell you what, I was born in 67 and I watched...
You were born in 67?
Yeah.
That's the year that Monkeys went to #1 with I'm a Believer.
Oh, yeah, and guess what? And the day I was born, R-E-S-P-E-C-T, Aretha Franklin.
Yeah. I would literally, you could have given me a million guesses, I would literally never have guessed that is what happened.
Mm. Oh, mate, it's such an honour to talk to you. It really is.
It must be.
Seriously.
It must be.
It really is. How's Daisy?
I haven't seen Daisy for about 8 years, but I bet she's great.
I tell you what, get in touch with her. It's rocking. Honestly, one of mine is rock for the heart, soul for the soul.
That's you can't argue with that. Yes.
Oh, mate, I play me battling banjos. It doesn't need words. My dad's teaching me guitar.
Is he?
Yeah, seriously.
How are you getting on with it?
My strings on my guitar are a bit of cheese coat. They hurt.
They does when you. I remember learning guitar, and it bloody hurts to start with.
Oh yeah, you got to build the calluses up.
Yep, exactly. That's what it's all. Dip your fingers in vinegar.
And sand as well. A bit of End of the Dragon.
Yeah, jeez, okay.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'll tell you what, I'm going up to Wigan tomorrow because my cousin, bless her heart, Leona, she had a heart attack just before Christmas.
Did she? How is Leona now? Is she well? Recovering?
She came out last Friday.
Good girl. We'll send her our love.
But my whole family, Bexley's here is Woolwich, and Canada. We're all musicians and things. So... family reunions all the way this year.
Well, that family reunion's good, even if it's over something sad like someone having a heart attack. It's good that people get together.
Life's balance, you know it.
Hey, listen, man. This too shall pass.
Indeed. Indeed. I spread the word.
Exactly.
Always. I'll tell you what. If you don't mind, love to all my family and friends. You know that. So,
big love. One love,
Lee,
big love.
I tell you, I've got to say, what an honour to talk to you.
Kevin, it must be. It's been a pleasure. I've got to play the Arcade Fire now, so give us a call again, won't you, at some point?
You know it. I'll be in touch soon.
Cheers, fella. Thank you very much. There we go. Kevin from Bexley Heath. What a nice lad. What a nice lad. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. I said it, the Arcade Fire. And I meant it. It's the Arcade Fire. By the way, I'm getting another cold. I'm literally... wasn't even over the last cold, and I'm getting another one. I'm bunged up. I'm getting a sore throat. I'd like to thank Astro Boy for that. Thank you. Daddy is very appreciative of all the snot you've been putting on me over the last couple of days. Very kind. Thank you, son. Thank you.
Businessmen drink my blood. What the kids in art school said they would. So just begin again. You say can we still be friends? If I was scared, I would.
This is Absolute Radio. Absolute Radio.
Ti amo. Je t'aime. I love you. On February the 14th, how you say it is almost as important as what you say. And this February the 14th, you can say it on Absolute Radio. Thanks to Clinton Cards, who've got the widest selection of cards, wrapping and gifts. This Valentine's Day, you can make a difference by having a message to your loved one played on the radio. Plus, it'll appear in the window of your local Clinton Cards store. You'll also win a stack of Valentine's Day themed prizes. Enter now. Send your message at absoluteradio.co.uk. Thanks to Clinton Cards. It's the little things you say that make a difference.
Absolute Radio.
What does the BGR in BGR Bloomer stand for? B is for the brilliant legal advice you'll get if you've been injured in an accident at work that wasn't your fault. G is for the guarantee that your case will always be handled by a fully qualified solicitor. And R is for the remarkable way BGR Bloomer can help you claim compensation. BGR Bloomer. Fast, friendly and free. Call 0800 1 777 999. 0800 1 777 999.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
I just thought we'd enjoy some quiet time. We all need to calm down a little bit. I think been a bit excitable. If you missed any of the shows this week or any of the shows, you can download the podcast. The full-length podcast feature everything apart from the news, travel and music. So the chatty bits, you can get those from iTunes and from absoluteradio.co.uk/podcasts. You can also get the best bits, which are tiny little 5-10 minute versions of the show from the same places. And this week's or today's best bit is the full David Byrne interview. So if you're a fan of the man himself, then get those. And we try and record little intros and outros for them, extra bits that we don't play on the radio. And the one of the intros is a humdinger tonight. If you're a fan of my ukulele skills, then I suggest you download that. If you want to email me at any point when we're not on air, maybe you have suggestions for people you'd like to hear on the show, topics, or you just want to send me abuse, then if you go to absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee, the details for emailing me will be up there. And also, while we're doing the business, facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. It's kind of a fun place to hang out, if that's what you want to do. I just had a text from my wife saying that the boy is not sleeping. So I expect another restless night, which is fine because all I've got to do tomorrow is I'm waiting in for a man to come around and change the door on our fridge. It opens from left to right. We're going to open it from right to left. And do you know what time they're coming tomorrow? Sometime between 10 and 5. Oh, yes. They've given me a full day's window. Thanks, guys. Thanks for not bothering to narrow it down to even 4 hours would be useful. Even a 4-hour window would be more useful than what you've given me. A whole day window. We were supposed to have we're getting lots of, we just moved, so we're getting lots of housey things done, and we were supposed to have a chap come round to give us a quote today for loft insulation. Oh boy, I'm living the dream. This is what it's like to be at the top of the showbiz tree. And the guy couldn't come because his car broke down, fair play. So the company phoned me up and said, yeah, we can do next Tuesday. And I was like, well, yeah, hang on a minute. I've taken the morning off work. I hadn't, obviously. To be in. Could you not do anything sooner? No, we can't, I'm afraid. Okay. Anything else we could do to help you? You could apologise. Oh, we're sorry. Didn't apologise. Whenever you have to ask for an apology, you know you're kind of... it's not a brilliant position to be in, is it? Dear. Sorry, I'm just using this as therapy now. I'm kind of just offloading all of my stresses and tension on you, which is not a bad thing necessarily, I don't think. It can be a good thing. It stops me going out and setting fire to cats' tails, which I am guilty of and have done in the past. Listen, we've got 5 minutes. If you want to give us a call, come straight to air. 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. If you want to come on, sing a song, do whatever you want to do, then now is the time to do it. Dear. I'm winding down. What are you laughing at, Eloise?
Nothing.
I know what you're laughing at. I'm sort of just kind of winding down. It's been a long day. And I'm looking forward to getting into bed, although my little boy's going to be in there and apparently he's being restless and fidgeting. So
yeah, I heard.
Going to be no sleep at all. Well, 1 or 2, Eloise, I'll let you pick. I know it's a tough one. It's the toughest decision you're ever going to have to make.
I wish I hadn't seen which one was 1 and 2 and I could have just not looked.
Okay, shall I cut them both off?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's that. And, okay, first person to call up will get on. It's only 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I could probably talk for this long. Are you done in there?
Yeah.
You can go upstairs if you want, because I can get us out. Now I know how to get us out of stuff. If you want to go upstairs and...
Done everything.
Have you? Oh, because it's the David Byrne, isn't it? So
Yeah. All I need to do is just add on the outro to the long podcast.
What are you doing tomorrow? Working?
Yeah. I've got nothing to tell you.
What are you doing at the weekend? The weekend, what are you doing?
Let me consult my diary.
Oh?
I think I would have preferred the other one.
Diary?
I'm out for my friend... I'm out for my friend George's birthday.
Oh, George. Is George a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Girls with boys' names, we love it.
I call her Dapper Un and she calls me Dapper Do because we're both a bit dippy. And once she looked at her watch and said, "I wonder what time it stopped."
Okay, yes, because it would still be.
Yeah, and I've got to get some ink cartridges for my fountain pen.
Oh, yes.
And I've got to visit the Apple Genius Bar.
Oh, what's wrong with your phone?
My laptop. I can't get nothing to work. It's completely wasted on me.
Well, you just need an instruction booklet then.
They don't have instruction booklets.
Sorry?
They don't have.
They have instruction discs, don't they?
Yes.
How stupid is that?
I don't like that. I want to just look in.
I want a book.
Yeah, I want
I can
a book.
dip in and out.
So this is the 5th time I'll be going to see them.
Oh God.
So yeah,
they're good in the Genius Bar though. They're very helpful.
Yeah,
very helpful.
except for when I went last time, I said to them, "Oh, can you help me do this?" And they just told me, but I learned by being shown.
Of course you do. Yes.
And I felt a bit embarrassed saying,
No.
"Oh, you just show me," because it looks lazy. And yeah, I think that's it. Just getting some ink cartridges, going out for a birthday, and going to the Genius Bar. The end.
The end. Oh, that's Eloise's weekend.
What are you doing?
Don't know yet.
3!
No! Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Is it Ghostbusters 2?
Yes.
I don't really get that reference.
Have you not seen my Ghostbusters 2 videos?
No.
Have you not seen them?
No.
I used to phone up. You know, you used to get those quiz channels where it'd be you'd have to. Have you not seen them?
No.
Oh, they're funny.
Oh, I'll have a look. I just always thought it was something I missed that was on like a podcast.
No, it's a thing I used to do. Well, I used to phone up quiz channels at like £1 a minute, and they'd be going, "Okay, what am I thinking of?"
Oh, I have seen one of them actually.
And was it funny?
Well, I forgot about it.
Thanks, Eloise. See you tomorrow at 11. Mark Crosby, Stills and Nash will be up next. We're back tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and we've got a band coming in live. So if you've got requests, then, probably best get into yourself, actually. Ta-ta.